Now football content creators are back with their hot poopy takes, and one that has been floating about in my mind like a random bit of poo that is just left in the toilet bowl after you flushed like 2 times. Like, why are you still there? An opinion that has been on my timeline for the past week or so has been this argument that world-class strikers in football are finished. You know, there's no more world-class strikers. And it's just... Now the argument goes something like this. In recent years, we've had the likes of Aguero, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Cavani, Suarez, Lewandowski, all playing in the prime of their careers. We were able to witness their brilliance, them bagging goals week in and week out. But slowly but surely, times are changing when it comes to the position of the striker. And it seems like some fans are just becoming impatient. And so due to this fact, people are now claiming that strikers aren't the same anymore, when in reality we're just going through the motions. Because most of these accusations that strikers are not world class anymore are coming from the newer generation of football fans, the ones that actually grew up yesterday, you know, in the 2010s, and are now bringing their bad football opinions to the public eye. Bro, Lewandowski is still playing. Harry Kane is still active. These are still world-class strikers. How are people claiming that Luis Suarez is a retro striker? Do you want me to feel like I am 39 years old and finished in this career that I have? Now, strikers are not dead. But people need to really understand, and I've said this before, that football goes through transitional periods where tactics change, players change, systems change, things slowly but surely turn from new things to old things, just like strikers have. The strikers we grew up on that were in their primes are at the tailgates of their career now. So the new batch of strikers are coming in, and you know, they're just not gonna just appear right in front of us and become world class. They need time to brew, like a good cup of tea. And when that good cup of tea brews to its finest color, then we will see the world class strikers taking the center stage. Because let's not forget that a certain man just strolled up into the Premier League, the best league in the entire world, and broke the record for the amount of goals that you could score in a single season. This brother scored 52 goals in all competitions in his first full season with Manchester City, and you're making videos about how there's no world-class strikers. You are living and breathing in a time where a world-class striker is being made. And of course, Haaland is not the only world-class striker in football right now. There is a bunch that are literally there or near being world-class right now. Let's not forget the likes of Darwin Núñez, that is slowly but surely becoming a very reliable striker in the Premier League, and someone that can definitely become world-class with time. Time and time again he misses chances, but time and time again he is clearly scoring goals and helping Liverpool. There's the likes of Lautaro Martinez, Osimhen, Endrick, Victor Roque, Højlund, Sesko, Olivier Watkini, Victor Gyökeres, and of course Harry Kane is having one of the best individual seasons that he's ever had. Even though Bayern Munich are kind of slumped, they're going through this spell where they're losing a lot, who is shining? Who is scoring week in and week out and carrying another team? Harry Kane. Right now, as I'm making this video, he has 38 goals in 37 appearances in all comps. Let me just take a breather. Like, I genuinely need to just take a break from life after hearing some of these stats. How are you telling me and you're making videos saying there's no world-class strikers when Harry Kane exists? No. Like, if I was to just change his name to Harry Cariano, then people are definitely talking about Harry Cariano. But because it's Harry Kane from England, people don't really care. It's like the likes of Alan Shearer back in the day. No one was pitching that he was the best striker in the world at any point in his career. But Alan Shearer was a bagsman. And if you're like myself, a Premier League wizard, you know, a Premier League merchant, a Premier League gremlin that only watches the Premier League, you will know from an outlooker looking in, you know, just watching like Match of the Day every week, it looks like right now that there are many teams in this league that have an adaptable striker in their side. Ivan Toney, Gabriel Jesus, Højlund, Isak, Olivier Watkini, Solanke, Cunha, Hwang Hee-chan, For me personally, it's so weird. We have all these fringe strikers that in 5 years could be doing something completely different in their career. All it takes is one transfer move to a big side in Serie A or a big La Liga side, and these careers could just take off. Like if Ivan Toney was to make the right choice next season and move to a bigger club, maybe in Europe, he could become a world-class striker in 3 years. And I think the main message of this whole video is that people need to get out of this depressive mindset of living off nostalgia. Only thinking about the past will never get you anywhere, and living in the future is really hopeless and kind of scary. So in my opinion, you should live in the present and enjoy what we currently have. Yes, strikers are changing, but a lot of things are changing in football, from the tactics to the managers to just the way it's being perceived, to the amount of exposure it's getting, to the rules. All these things are changing, so if strikers are changing too, then just accept it and wait out the time. So Jib, are strikers in football actually finished? No. For all I know, Eddie Nketiah can go on to score 35 goals next season, and if that does happen, I will live stream me going and fighting a grizzly bear on YouTube, genuinely, if that does happen, because it's so unrealistic. But yeah, let me know what you think. Are strikers in football changing? Are they not the same anymore? Are they finished? Let me know. I love to hear your opinions. And of course, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, stay safe, stay blessed, and peace.